Okay, very good. So let's get started with the class. Today we're going to work with adverbs. Do you remember what an adverb is? Okay. Who else? Okay, very good. Remember that we use adverbs to add more information to the things that we are saying, okay? Uh, they have different meanings and also different functions, such as give information about time, place, and manners. And in this case, we're going to work with frequency, okay? Adverbs of frequency. Um, Specifically for talking about daily routines. Okay, so first of all, I want I want you to tell me what do you do in your daily routine. Okay, like for example, me, I take a shower. Okay, what else? What else you do for in your daily routine? Okay, okay, brushing your teeth, very good. What else? Having breakfast. Okay, very good. What else? Okay, okay, that's excellent. Very good. So remember that when we talk about adverbs of frequency, we are talking about those words that help us to describe how often we do things. Okay, we have the ones that we use to describe things that we do all the time, and the ones that we use to describe things that we never that we don't do. Okay, so we can use some percentage to describe this. On the top we have like 100%. How often do we do these activities? And on the bottom 0%. Okay, so we can also divide all these adverbs in three big blocks. So the first one would be with the adverbs always. Repeat after me, always. Okay, nearly always, very often, usually, often, and frequently. Okay, we use this to describe things that we do, as we said, all the time. Okay, in the second one, we have regularly. Okay, repeat regularly, sometimes, and occasionally. Okay, very good. Hi, first, and second. And then the third one, remember that we use this three to describe things that we do or that happen some of the times. Okay, not always, not never either. Okay, so in the last block we have rarely. Okay, repeat rarely, hardly ever. Okay, almost never. And the last one, never. Okay, remember that we use this to describe things that we never do. We don't do at all. Okay, I'm gonna give you some examples. And the first one, I'm gonna say, take a shower in the morning. Okay, I can say that I always take a shower in the morning. I usually take a shower in the morning. Okay. And the second one, I'm gonna use like she. Okay. She regularly eats with her husband. okay? We say she regularly or sometimes or occasionally eats with her husband. And for the last one, we have they, okay? They hardly ever participate in class. Okay, I want you to take a look to this and pay attention to the structure. Okay, what do you notice about adverbs of frequency in a sentence? Okay, where are they placed? We have our subject, then we have our adverb, and then we have our complement. Okay, I want you to notice that after the adverb comes a verb. Okay, in this case we have take, eats, participate. Okay. And I also want you to notice, excuse me. Okay, I also want you to notice that the verb works, or the tense of the verb works according to the subject. Okay, I have I, the verb remains the same, but what happens with she? Okay, we change the tense of the verb to work in the third person, which is she. Sorry, ending with an S. So notice that these words, the adverbs, don't change. Okay, they remain the same. The only thing that change is the verb. Okay, so I'm gonna give you an example. Okay, because I don't want you to get lost at this or to get confused. For example, here we're gonna use this example. Says she eats. Oh no, I forgot the adverb. Okay, she regularly. She regularly eats with her husband. Okay, this is gonna be number one, and for number two, we're gonna work with the same. Like she's always eating with her kids. Okay, so we already said that the only thing that changed is the verb, right? It's eating. And that the position of the adverb is after the subject and before the verb. But what happens with the verb to be? Do you remember verb to be? Okay, verb to be goes before our adverb of frequency. Okay? So we have first subject, adverb of frequency, and the verb. Okay? Here we have subject, the verb, and the adverb of frequency. Verb to be. Okay? And then we have another verb.